Hi my friends, today I'm near the Algiers Main Bus Station, la Gare Routière, and I'm going to show you how to drive from this place to Champ de Manoeuvres or Mayday Square Place 1er Mai. So let's go. So this Gare Routière is in fact the Algeria's main bus station. See? It has buses that go in all directions here on the in the national territory to practically every single province of the Algerian territory, and we now have 58 provinces. Okay, so I have just turned around here in one of those around roads in order to head to the east. So Algiers, central Algiers, and Champ de Manoeuvres is part of central Algiers, and it is it is behind us. Okay, it's in the west, but I am headed to the east because there is no exit. If I drove on, if I continue driving on that road I've just left, or that carriageway I've just left, it wouldn't have led me anywhere. Okay, so in order to go west, you've got to drive east here on this road. Okay, we are going to drive to the area where we are going to turn around and go back to the city center. You've got to be a little bit careful around here because although you can, you see that this road is empty early in the morning, it's in fact visited by many pedestrians that in fact cross it in order to go to the sublet walkway, which is on our left, and the parking lot on our left is in fact part of the sublet walkway. So you've got to be extra careful when you drive around here during the day, when people start visiting the sublet walkway. So now easy this place because the bus station is nearby. This place is also heavily traveled by buses, those huge intercity buses, and you've got to be really careful because they tend to drive fast around here. It's their area. And now we are driving under the bridges that lead to the Wedouchaya tunnel. We are approaching the road that will lead us to the city center. Great. The road is a little bit bumpy and rough around here. Too bad there are no signs to show you that you are headed in the right direction if you are going to the city center. Oh, and you need to be, just look at that stop sign. It's right, it's hidden behind that tree. You've got to be very careful here because we are entering a section of the motorway. You've got to be very careful. Okay. Now, and although it's a section of the motorway, there are lots of people, as I said, crossing this area, crossing the road here in this area. So if you want to go to Boumerdes, you take the right, and you can see that footbridge. There is a bus stop here. You can see all the people waiting. In fact, it's usually crowded. That bus stop is usually crowded. There are tons of people, crossing the road in both directions, just like those people over there. I've got to let them cross the road. Someone is honking behind me because he found that, you know, I stopped a little bit abruptly. But in fact I didn't. I just stopped normal. Make sure you don't stop abruptly in order to avoid a pile-up. But in fact, you know, cars are supposed to run at a low speed there. Although the speed limit is normally 80 kilometers per hour, but because that place or that area is you know, an area highly frequented or visited by pedestrians, one needs to run at much lower speed. So now we are revisiting, you know, the southern gate to the bus station, because, by the way, the bus station has two gates to it. One is in the north. We've just left it, and now this is the other gate, the one facing the south. And we are in the Hussein Dey area, by the way. The bus station, the Algiers Main Bus Station, Gare Routière, is in the Hussein Dey, in the territory of Hussein Dey, of the municipality of Hussein Dey. Okay. Algiers. The sign over there. Great. So now we will be in Algiers, I mean in central Algiers, and in no time. It's almost 8 o'clock and it's rush hour, but I don't think that we're going to, you know, to drive through I mean to get caught in a traffic jam, because as far as I can see, traffic is fluid, more or less. Just to be a little bit careful, because, you know, people tend to drive carelessly during rush hour. Now, if you want to go to Kharouba, then take the right. Kharouba and Hussein Dey. I hate driving behind those buses because they tend to block the view. Some of them are really huge. Buses, trucks, and vans. And the subnet walkway is on our right, by the way. It's so big that, you know, its territory spans from, you know, that bus station, the Algiers Main Bus Station, to you know, this place here, which is near El Hamma, the El Hamma Botanical Garden. And I can see, I already can see parts of the El Hamma Botanical Garden on my left. There is a desalination plant on our right, and that desalination plant is in fact, you know, supplies water to the capital city, to Algiers, and all, you know, the neighborhoods around it. Great traffic, because we are near the city center. And the more we approach the city center, the more traffic we find. Okay, let's pause filming here. I had to pause filming because traffic policemen don't like to be filmed. Now, easy peasy. That was a railroad crossing, a very discreet one. But in fact, trains would rarely. It's 4 trains crossing from the port, which is the port of Algiers, which is on our right, to the main railroad, which is on the left. So look, it's a little bit tricky to go to Champ de Manoeuvres or 1er Mai, May Day Square from this place. You've got to pay attention here. There is a ramp, there is that ramp that we usually take in order to enter the area of Champ de Manoeuvres or May Day Square, 1er Mai. We are going to see it on the right, but in fact it's not going to lead you. It's going to cross that neighborhood, but it's not going to offer you any access into that neighborhood. Okay, it's just a road that runs across that neighborhood and then, you know, continues on to Algiers, that road on the right, and you can also see the sign Algiers and Moradia. Okay, it goes through Champ de Manoeuvres, 1er Mai, May Day Square, but it doesn't, I mean, it wouldn't offer you any access to that neighborhood. So if you are intending to go to the neighborhood of 1er Mai, May Day Square, this is the route you need to take. You need to drive as far as the bus station, the May 2 bus station, May 2nd bus station, bus station. Station du 2 Mai. Station du 2 Mai bus station, which is here. And then you've got to turn around over there. So I'll show you how. Just a second. There are traffic lights ahead. That's why traffic has slowed down. So the bus station, the May 2 bus station, is Central Algiers. Central Algiers main bus station. And here you can find buses that go to many suburbs. many of Algiers eastern and western and southern suburbs, like Ain al-Binyan and Kharouba, and even neighboring towns and cities like Boumerdes and Blida. But if you want to go to cities like Tizi Ouzou and Béjaïa, then you've got to go to the main bus station, the main Algiers bus station. So this bus is leaving its station. Let's let the bus leave the station, and it's a huge accordion bus. Wow, it's composed of 3 sections. I rarely see these buses here in Algiers, and I didn't even know they still you know, run here. They are still operated here in Algiers. They are impressive. Just look at them. We call them snake buses. And if you are driving in Algiers, you definitely should never mess with these buses. Okay, they are so long, so huge, and their drivers might not see you in their rear view or wing in their wing mirrors. Okay, so that's it. I'd better not approach it. Okay, so I've got to take the right lane in order to Try to stay away as much as you can from those buses. Now, this is the ramp that we need to take. In order to access the May Day neighborhood, Place 1er Mai. I've got to pause filming here for a few seconds, and I'm taking, it's okay, taking the left. Great. And this is the Hasiba Ben Bouali Street. Hasiba Ben Bouali Street, one of Algiers' longest streets that runs, or that links Hussein Dey and Del Hamad to Place 1er Mai, or May Day Square. Now, if you want to go to further into central Algiers, then you take the right, the road which is completely to the right. Okay, sorry, but we are going to, because we are going to May Day Square. If you want to go to Alger, you take the middle road, and if you want to visit May Day Square, Place 1er Mai, then you just take the left lane, and there we are. As you can see, the roundabout with the huge palm tree in the middle. It's huge but not tall. Okay, so it's wide, big, but not tall. So this is May Day Square, the May Day Square area with its bus stop and buses that go to you know, to different neighborhoods here in Algiers. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button in order to receive notifications on any new videos I'll be posting in the future. Take care of yourselves, drive safely, visit Algiers, and goodbye.